Good morning. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. What does that mean anymore? I mean, Friday. Oh, I got my twisted shirt on. Friday. What does that mean to you? That's the question for today. It means a lot of different things for everybody. So I'm curious. Friday, July 16th, 2021. My name is Jenna Mammina. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I am here every day, 7 days at 11:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 nights at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 14 times a week. And I'm here on Facebook, and I need to make sure that this goes public right now. Hold the wire. Hold the wire. My brother Nino used to say hold the wire. Now I need to find me. It's hard to find yourself sometimes. This is a good place to find it. 2 comments. I don't know what the 2 comments are, but let me edit the privacy. And now it is public. We have gone public, people. And the 2 comments are William and Julie. My fam. What's up? Last night, can I get a wow? Last night, yeah, everybody was so cool, so talented, so free and fun, and people stayed and supported being there. And those of you that were there for the show, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, right, William? Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know. Wows. Go back, share the show, and it will soon be on. That's what I love. William puts the shows on YouTube, and they are there forever. Forever. Could you imagine if Blanche would have been there last night? I think she might have freaked some people out. So that didn't happen, but it will. One of these Thursday night Corona Rokies, Blanche will be there. So what kind of earrings are they? Okay, those of you that know, don't say. What do you think? These earrings. They're wood on the back, but then don't say. I think I need a new camera. How come it's not? Kind of hard to tell what they are from here. Maybe right there. Yeah, it was a great show. Well, there wasn't enough time for Blanche. I know it's blurry. Hey, Mare. Okay, look again. I don't think it's the, let's see. Excuse me for one moment, please. Just pretend you're in a disco inferno, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, I don't think that's really going to make a difference, but we'll see. Yeah, it's blurry. But they're really cool. And I hope when we're in Mexico in February that he's there and I'll buy more. Last time he didn't have much, so I didn't buy anything. I can't just buy to buy, but when I get back I always go, oh, I wish I would have bought another pair of his earrings, but these still are my favorites. Here, I'll take a photograph of it and see if you guess. Yeah, Julie knows what they are. I think William knows what they are. I had to take a photo of my teeth the other day for my dentist friend. I'm like, because I have a dental thing going on, and I took a photo, and he goes, "Are those your teeth?" And I went, "What?" He goes, "No, they look great." But I thought, what? But he said they aren't as white as they used to be. I go, because everybody whitens their teeth. And I just brush my teeth. Do you whiten your teeth? Anybody? Mara, do you whiten your teeth? Julie? Am I frozen? I froze. What's up with that? Okay, Mara, I sent you a photo. 11. Wasn't who? Okay, not saying there wasn't a favorite last night to me. I mean, they were all like, everybody just got, oh, I just love, and he's so great. Oh my God, she's so great, and she's so great, and she's so great. Oh, and he's great. It was an all around amazing, great show. So thank you. Oh, I just froze on my own phone. So Armando, are you still awake? Do you want to come on and jump on for a couple minutes? You would like to. What would you like to? I'm sorry. And the closed captioning was on last night, and I loved when Grayson was singing that My Chemical Romance song, and you could read the lyrics. And Tony Saunders, when he was playing, and he'd say a word every once in a while. Really cool. I don't know who else is here. Emily Clee. Are you still here? Or you're here next week? I always want to see you, so don't even ask. If I'm here, yes, of course I want to see you. But was that last night? Did I miss you? I need to just look. Where are you? I got a message from you yesterday. Now I can't find it. What did you say in your message? Because I can't find it. Let me know. Because someone is here to visit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday morning. Armando Ortega. Good morning. Unmute thyself. Lower left corner. Next
there we go. Bizarre. There was a whole new, there's kind of a new thing where it's like, this is being live streamed. Are you sure you want to do this? Because
right. Yeah. Did you updated your Zoom?
Wait, what?
It's because you updated your Zoom.
Ah.
Yeah, you have to okay, like you have to say got it or something like that.
Yeah, there's got it, and then I was like, wait, now what do I do next? It just it freaked me out for a second.
I did that the other day when I first started the show, and it freaked me. I'm like, oh no, it's not going to go to Facebook. No. But
I was just kind of like, wait, where are we? What are we doing?
Yeah, because you updated, and now they're offering a thing on Zoom to, there's 3 levels. There's the free level where you can be there for 45 minutes with 6 people or something, or there's the next level where you can have more people, and then there's the pro level, and now the pro level is like $5 more than the mid level, so they're just getting you if you want to be in it. But
right, and you've got to be a pro. You're a pro.
I guess I'll be a pro. I didn't.
Yeah, you have more than 5 people. Like last night,
well, I did that already. That's the mid range.
Oh, okay.
But the pro, I don't know what it offers any different. But
they hand you a slice of really nice bread with peanut butter on it. Comes through the Zoom.
Gluten-free organic peanut butter, please.
Gluten-free with organic peanut butter. Yeah, that's what pro does. It just all of a sudden this hand comes out of the thing, out of the phone, and there it is. That's what pro is all about.
There it is.
Yeah, come on. That's the thing.
It's been a while.
It has been a minute. Yeah, I mean, I guess I had technical difficulties, and then you were walking, and the reception was not great.
Well,
man, the farm was amazing.
Oh, Julie's farm?
Julie's farm was so cool. Yeah.
So cool.
How long have you been there?
And then let's walk over here after the show was over. We walk over here, and I'm like, what? And then over here, I'm cultivating lilacs and over here I'm doing this, and this is where I do this. Yeah. And then we
That's
went in
fabulous.
her garage, and she had all this stuff in the freezer. She said, "I got you some lentil soup. I made you some lentil soup, and there's some bananas, frozen this and frozen that." Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
her
went home
her
full back
energy was
sweet.
just amazing. Her energy was so like kind and gentle, and oh, it was wonderful,
We've known
wonderful,
each
wonderful.
other since seventh grade.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah.
lot of friends like that, or just like the one?
Well, there was an art fair this past weekend, and at
Right.
one point at the art fair, two cool things. Well, lots of things always happen, but the one thing that I was walking and I heard this laugh, and then
Hmm.
I heard someone speak, and I turned around and I in my head I'm like, God, I hope that's Kathy Harvey because I'm gonna say, hey, Kathy, someone I've seen on Facebook for the last 7, 8, 9, whatever, 10 years, but I've
Hmm.
never seen her, and I haven't seen her since maybe high school or
Wow.
maybe sometime in our 20s. And I hear this laugh and this voice, and I turn around and it was her. I went, Kathy Harvey, and her family went, and she looks at me. She's like, holy, and she goes, oh my God, I loved what you said yesterday on the show, or I loved. I'm like, dude, we haven't seen each other in 30 plus years. She's got a 25-year-old daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was cool. And then another time at the market, at the art fair, at one point there were, I counted later, 5 people that we were in school, but different years. But it
Hmm.
was a small school, so everyone knew each other. There were
Right.
only 95 people in my graduating class.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
So,
that was about the same size as my school.
was it? So you
Yeah,
grew
about
up
this.
with those other people.
Right. There was about 90 people. And then my brother Roberto was there and 4 years ahead of me. So I knew a bunch of his friends because
Right.
he would, he was, I was his responsibility. We drove to school together and we drive home together. And we had a lot of pretty seminal experiences together. You heard
Oh,
what I guess those are, right?
no, what did you guess?
Tiny slices of mortadella.
Ah. No, they are
Tiny,
slices though.
tiny petrified slices of mortadella. No, I
They're,
know that they were slices of something.
they're slices. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the
Oh,
school that I went to, I was related to many people. And if I
right.
wasn't related to them, like I'd come home and I'd go, oh, there was a kid at school today. And my dad's like, oh, I went to school with, oh, his dad and I went to school together. Or his mom and I went to school together. Or I introduced his mom and dad. And I didn't get that until when I grew up and my friends were having kids. And then he would say that too. He goes, wow, he looks just like his dad did in high school, or she looks just like her mom. And then my friends would have kids. I'm like, oh my God, you look just like your dad.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Like one friend of mine, my friend Mike Marcella, love you, Mike, has a son named Dom, and he and Marla, and Dom looks exactly like his dad did. Like
That's
I look
great.
over at Dom and I'm like, oh my, you're Mike. But anyway, so yeah, it's kind of tiny town, and
Yeah.
Julie and I, we have not, we reconnected because of Facebook.
Yeah.
So for as
I
much
have
of the
one
time suck and everything is Facebook's this blah 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 blah, Julie and I connecting is because of Facebook.
really.
Eleven
That's
eleven
great.
is why we connected. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I have one friend back in Albuquerque who I've known since before kindergarten because he and his family lived down. I don't know if you remember the 700 Vassar house, the first house that my
Oh,
parents lived in.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. He lived down on McEarl, which was down Vassar and the first left you would take. And his street dead ended at the cemetery down there. Now, you probably don't remember all that because we weren't really wide ranging at that point.
Grace probably will.
But yeah, so his name was Steve Roy Ball, and his mom used to take him and his older sister walking up to the library. So when he was like 3 or 4 years old, I was sitting in the front yard, and he and his mom would walk past, and I'd wave, and we'd wave back to each other. And when we were in kindergarten, we just kind of looked at each other, and I said, "Hey, are you that kid that walks up my street and you wear white shorts?" And he was like, "Yeah, we go to the library, to the Ernie Pyle Library." And I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, I live in that house, the white house with the little white dog in front." "Oh, okay." And so he and I became friends, and we were friends all through grade school until I left and went to the academy. But then we were still friends. He and I would like hang out and be stupid together. You know, I'd come by his house when I started driving. I'd come by his house and we'd guzzle beers and smoke pot and be dumb. And then we hung out while I was in college. He was working already. No, he was going to TVI. It's now called Trade Tech, but he was getting an engineering degree at TVI. And we still hung out. And then we didn't see each other for a while, but then we became close again. We just sort of contacted each other. And he's the kind of guy that just shows up at the right time. For example, we hadn't seen each other for a long time. My mom passed in 2005. He had been up to the West Mesa, you know, several times to visit and to hang out. The day of my mom's funeral, he shows up early in the afternoon before the funeral or anything, and just shows up like, hey, what can I do? How can I help? It's like, you can help us set up chairs. And he just hung out and helped us set up chairs for the repast. And, you know, then came to the funeral and then was like a rock for me at that time. So, yeah, he's been around in my life forever. And we were fortunate enough to see him. I'm sorry?
He's in New Mexico still?
Yeah, he's in New Mexico. He's been there forever. He's worked the same job since he was 18, 19 years old and worked his way up. He works for Intel, and he works in a clean room. Yeah, he works in a clean room, and it works, I think he's 4 days a week, 10-hour-a-week shifts. And he's, you know, he loves it. And
that's in Rio Rancho?
In Rio Rancho. He lives in Rio Rancho. And we were lucky enough to get together with him for breakfast. He's so funny. I was like, hey, man, you want to get together for breakfast? He's like, yeah, but I'm an old man now. I get up every morning at 6. You want to get together at 7:30? It's like, sure.
I'll just
okay.
Stay up.
Yeah. Just stay up. Exactly. I am not an old man. I mean, I am, obviously, but no, I was up. I couldn't sleep. I got up.
I saw you were on at like 5 o'clock this morning, and then I thought he's either been up all night or he's. Because you were watching Corona at like 5 a.m. your time.
I know. I was up, and I just thought, you know what? Let me check out Corona. I haven't seen it in a long time. Oh, because I was intrigued. You said that wraps Corona for August. I was like, wait a second, what? Your post?
Say that one more time. What did I say?
Your post for Corona, you put, you know, after it was over, you said, well, that wraps Corona for August 2021. And I was like, August? I missed an entire month. What happened?
August?
Yeah.
Whoops.
So then I thought, I better watch it. If it's for 2 months, if it's worth 2 months.
That right now.
I better check it out. So I started watching it. I watched up until Delilah. I watched Delilah's first song. She's terrific.
Fabulous.
And Giampero Scuderi, every time I hear him, it's like, God, this guy is brilliant.
Oh, he's great. I can't wait to play with him.
Yeah.
Anne, I really want to play with Anne.
Yeah, she was fun. She and Steve, is that his name, Steve?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would love to go see them play.
Yeah, I can't wait to sing with her. But wait till you're done.
I know. I want to watch the rest because, and you know, Ruth is so funny. I have one vocal cord. I can't really sing anymore. And then she
like I even wrote her a text afterwards. I'm like, dude, your one vocal cord blows, you know, yeah.
Yeah, really, doing triple time. Yeah, amazing. That was a cool show. That was a really cool show. Oh, so I guess you've heard.
What?
As of Saturday night, 11:59.
Oh, back on. I know.
Back on. Yeah. I mean, I knew it was going to happen.
I never took them off.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry. And then I have a friend last night that was bitching. I live in California, and I went in to get a pedicure, and they wanted me to wear a mask. I'm like, and don't go to a pedicure. Whatever.
So, no,
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
so talk about it, please. Well, you are at ground zero now, where people are going back to wearing masks because it's surging in every single state right now. If that's political, I'm sorry, it's not political. It's health.
It is health, and I don't know. I mean, I wish there wasn't such a kind of pointless conversation about getting the vaccine. It's like, just get the vaccine. Get the vaccine so we can continue moving forward. But you know, that's my opinion. That's my whole opinion. I understand certain people are allergic to the vaccine or something, but most folks can get it, and it's free. But it's interesting. I mean, we at the restaurant went back to no masks at all. Uh, I guess about 2 weeks ago, and it was, it's been hot here, so it's been great to have no mask on. And I'm vaccinated. I know most of my customers are vaccinated because I have a really regular customer base, so I haven't been really worried about it. But when I go to a grocery store, which I've started doing again, I was doing grocery store deliveries, deliveries from grocery stores and stuff. But when I go to a grocery store or the car wash or gas station or wherever, I don't know any of these people. I don't know what they've done. I'm not going to
But
take the
I don't even
chance.
want a flu from that. I don't want anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
if that
I
helps,
mean,
if this helps me a little bit, why not?
yeah. Well, Joaquin started a new job. Oh, Joaquin got a new job. He got a job at the Museum of Natural History. Yeah.
We're
He's
going to
loving
get to
it.
go hang out at the tar pits, and he'll tell me more about it than I've ever known in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah. So far he's only worked at Museum of Natural History, which is right by USC, and he's loving it. He's a customer service host, so he leads, tells people where places are, and he gets to go around the entire museum all day long. They switch after 45 minutes, they switch their station. So he's also been the guide through the butterfly pavilion, which is super cool. Yeah, so he gets to lead people through the butterfly pavilion, and he's loving it. But he, started working, and there's a lot of kids, and so he was masked, but he was still around kids, and their policy is that their workers have to be masked in the museum. So he was masked, but he was around kids, and then he was going out with his friends a lot, and he got a cold, and he was worried, and we were concerned, and it wasn't going away. But it wasn't going away after 3 or 4 days, which is like, yeah, it's a cold. Colds hang out a little bit, especially
Colds are
coming,
flus anyway.
yeah, coming to realize that, hey, we've all been cocooned for more than a
Right?
year and masked, and so we haven't been around germs. So yeah, you're going to catch stuff. So he got a cold. We sprung for a rapid COVID test because we were all concerned.
$40 later, right? Isn't it
Yeah,
like
90, 95 here
95 for the rapid test?
for the rapid test. Yeah, for 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes to get the results or something like that.
Those were $95.
Yeah. So he got the test. He was negative, and then so we were like, okay, yeah, we pretty much knew that, but it's good to know. And then Snowy got the cold, and so she had
Oh,
the cold for she still has the cough, but she's good. She never developed a fever or anything. And then I talked to my brother, the doctor, and I said, hey, this is what I'm thinking, is that during the first 3 or 4 days of her sickness, I'll, classic 1950s husband, I'll sleep on the couch. So I did, slept out on the couch with the cat, and it was fine. I haven't gotten it. And I've been real careful, and I've been taking echinacea and vitamin C and, all that stuff, and taking zinc and
lots of
eating
zinc, lots of D.
blueberries and grapefruit and, just trying to keep myself healthy. I mean, I should do that anyway. Yeah. So, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. And I'd said it when we started unmasking. I said, once they started identifying the variants and saying that the percentage of people who are vaccinated here in LA and LA County is like 45% at this point, something like that. And they were starting to close down the mass vaccinating. Nice. Oh, that one's nice. That's mud cloth.
Isn't this beautiful?
That's gorgeous. Did somebody make that for you, or did you just find it somewhere?
Made.
It's cool. Super cool.
But I lost my sparkly one, my disco ball one.
Oh, that one's really cool. I don't know all my masks. We have a whole thing of masks, a big deal thing of masks. Oh, it's mask show. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me see what I got.
Show us your masks. This is a cool one. Dave sent this one to me. It's jazz singers. Cassandra's on it, Al Jarreau, Abby Lincoln.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I've been wearing a mask, Mondo, for 20 plus years on planes and in large places anyway. This is not new to me.
Yeah, no, I know you had said that, and makes sense. Your voice, your throat.
And it goes to my chest. Like if I get a cold, if I get anything, it always affects my lungs. I can't have I don't want my lungs. I don't want to, and then I have a cough for like, whatever. I'm not going to do that. Another
Oh,
one.
one of my regular customers made a bunch of masks. I don't know if you can see this one. This one has gingerbread men.
Oh, hold on.
Is this gingerbread men or teddy bears? I can't. Let me see. These are gingerbread men, little gingerbread guys.
Cute.
Gingerbread guys. A woman who is a friend of the restaurant was making masks and we were selling them. Oh, that's cool. She was selling them. She was making them out of vintage cloth that she, collected a lot of material from stuff that she had bought in Europe. So she had all these vintage cotton masks that she made, and they're double lined, and they have the nose piece.
So, like, why would we want to stop, right? Look at us.
I know. I mean, another woman at the restaurant made these kente cloth ones.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. That's really nice.
Birds.
And then for my birthday, one of my former employees from Cool House, he's a very crafty fellow, and he was starting to make masks. And so he actually took a gander at my face and made this one. I don't know if you can see the embroidery.
Be silly, be kind, be weird.
Yeah. And it's all like patchwork on the other side.
Oh, no, Rob, I wear a 95 under these masks.
Oh, really? Oh, that makes sense, actually.
As you wear a 95. Well, let them stare.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when my friend is like, I live in this country and I'm vaccinated, and why should I have to put on a mask when I'm in getting a pedicure? I'm like, because
other people haven't been vaccinated. And do you want to, you can still carry it and get other people sick. And I don't want to be one of the people who's, outside of the percentage of, the great percentage of people who won't get sick, who might get sick. And still,
if you have a vaccine, you could get sick.
Yeah.
I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm vaccinated. I don't want to get sick.
Oh, this one is cool. I found a lady up in Sierra Madre who was making masks, and I don't know if you can see this guy. It's Peanuts.
Oh, I love it.
I know, because I love Peanuts. Oh, of course, one of the original masks, the Corona Rookie International mask.
But see, I wrote it backwards so you could read it on the show.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, but now I see it backwards.
You see it backwards?
Yeah.
But if you see it the other way, you would be reading it this way. It wouldn't go right.
Oh, right. That's true. Wait, let me see. There's one other one that I wanted to show you if I can find it.
This is my favorite of all.
Let's see.
I have more downstairs.
Oh, here's this one. Oh, that's a good one. That's not going to help you with Corona, but it'll help if you're going to a very interesting party. You should just wear that all the time. Not that we don't want to see your face. We do. We all do. Oh, so the first one that I got from the lady in Sierra Madre, my bosses found her online because she had this pattern with foxes.
Oh, that's cool. Baby foxes. Yeah.
So I will wear this again at work. Matter of fact, I'll probably wear this Saturday because I'm going to start wearing them again.
They may not know where you are, so explain to the 6 people. 3 of them, 3 know who you are. I don't know who the other people. 4, they know who you are, but there's a couple on here that I don't know who they are. So.
Okay. Hey, my name's Armando Ortega, and I'm Jenna's cousin. And I was born in New Mexico. I now live in Los Angeles. And if you hadn't heard, Los Angeles County is reinstating the mask mandate. No real surprise. And I'm fine with it. I think it's inevitable because we're not through this thing yet. And we still have to keep helping out. The whole sentiment from the middle of the pandemic when people were like, we're all in this together. It's like, well, then we still are, right? Aren't we all in this together? Aren't we all trying to help each other out? Isn't that what we're here for? Otherwise, you might meet up with
Ooh, I like that one. I've seen you
Not
wear
going to.
that with your bandana at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. This is another one from the lady in Sierra Madre. She has some cool stuff, and she was inexpensive. I think her masks are like $5 a piece, $6 a piece. So I got a bunch of them.
I
And
lost my really cool flannel. I had this thick one of my first ones. It was black. It was blue tie-dye flannel. Oh,
oh, cool.
and it was so soft on my skin, and
Well,
yeah.
when we went to no masks if you're vaccinated, I was like, yeah, but I have so many cool masks and they go with so many of my outfits. I mean, what am I supposed to do? It's like I don't wear ties anymore, so the mask is the new tie. I mean, come on.
Mask is the new tie.
But
It's new.
it's the new everything. And
Not
also,
the
it's
color.
like I mean, I don't get sick very easily anyway, but I like the idea that during cold and flu season, I'm not going to get a cold or a flu because I'm not being exposed to those germs. I mean, I'm
Right,
cool with it.
right.
And why not be safe? You know,
But
and
I hope, as people say, as New York, as California does the rest of the country, I'm hoping that the rest of the state
yeah,
decides, oh, that's an interesting one.
that's a look right there. That is definitely a look. I
These are
like the glasses.
they're
I
my new
like the
food
mask.
options.
Together, I'm not sure.
I'm not so sure it works so well.
You look like masquerade librarian.
Right. Oh yeah, I can do the. I'll do the librarian thing. So, are you eating? Are you drinking? What's happening today?
Oh wait. You just took your glasses off. Oh, when you took your glasses off, I was going to do the 1950s movie. Miss Mamina, you're beautiful.
Why? Thank
You
you.
shake your hair out. There, there it is. Yes, that's both. I am drinking coffee,
Yeah.
and hey, since we hadn't seen each other for a while, I knew I had to go back to like classic Friday morning stuff. Classic Friday morning. Now we've done this before. Oh my God, she's so excited, right? She's like dropped out of the screen.
What? Blueberry?
Blueberry custard pie.
Yeah.
And we've done it before, but
Yeah.
we don't always get it up at Fox's. And there was some there last night, and I thought, you know what? I haven't had blueberry custard pie in a minute. There we go. Okay, see, it's vanilla custard and a butter, unfortunately glutenful, but butter gluten crust and blueberries in. Mm.
I'll be making more of my gluten-free waffles in about 10
I know
minutes.
those look great. Oh my God, she's
Blueberry
just so
custard
good.
pie.
Blueberry custard pie, so yummy.
Crazy.
Mm. And coffee. Cheers.
Crazy.
Mm. And this cup is from an educational seminar that
Crazy.
I perform at
Oh, that's
in New
beautiful.
Mexico, La Cosecha, and there is one of the guys who is one of the administrators who makes a bunch of these every year and sells them. So it's called
Beautiful.
La Cosecha from Dual Language of New Mexico, and they started out as a small seminar of dual language educators because New Mexico is officially a dual language state, and so they started out doing this seminar to bring together other dual language educators and people creating educational materials for dual language. And they started out with 200 people, mostly from New Mexico and Texas. And the last time we went 3 years ago, because they had to skip last year, there was 3,200 people there from all over the world. It was amazing. So they do it in Santa Fe one year and then in Albuquerque the next year. And they do it. There's always a dance, and they've gotten some of the coolest people to do the dance. La Santa Cecilia has performed at the dance, and it's just dance. And they've Los Lobos has performed. Otomatli has performed at this dance. Then some local bands have performed, but they reached out to now Jenna Mammina needs to perform there. We're gonna have to figure that one out.
Armando Ortega.
I will mention that. I will mention that to David
Let's do a
Rogers.
gig
He's the one who
together.
started it, and he's a buddy of my brother Carlos. That's
Let's
kind of
do
that
a
was
gig together.
another way that
Let's
we
do
got
a gig
involved.
with all our cousins.
I know.
Mike, your nephew,
Oh, that would be cool to do an Ortega Mammina all-star band. Yeah, and
Amazed grandchildren.
Javier has been playing and teaching. He's up at Hummingbird. Do you know the Hummingbird? Yeah, he's up at Hummingbird Music Camp. He goes there every year and teaches. So he's back up there. They didn't have it last year, but they have it. They're back this year. I haven't talked to him in a minute. I need to call him and find out how that's going.
Yeah, he's
And
a really incredible player.
he's a great player.
And his brother is also a player, yes?
Yeah,
What?
his brother is a guitarist and a hand drummer, and now he's not as much into the idea of music as a profession. He's gone back to school and he's
Smart man.
majoring in engineering. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I mean, I think I want a regular gig where it's more dependable, and it's like, yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Believe me.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Have a good time and enjoy your retirement because, you know. But you're in the union, so you guys will retire.
Oh yeah. I mean, at some point, but that all changed. The not to be political, but the union revealed that actually the health plan revealed that they had been mismanaging the money, and you were supposed to, after 65, or I think after 65, or you were supposed to have free health insurance for life. And this year, I think it was this year or last year, they said, hey, yeah, I mean, we really can't do that. We thought we could, and we've done it for a bunch of people, and now we can't. So you're gonna still have to pay premiums. And then the amount of money that you have to make a minimum amount of money in order to qualify for the best tier of insurance. And then if you make less money, you qualify for a secondary tier. If you make even less money, you don't qualify. And the amount of money that you have to make went up this year. And so that's a little dicey.
Do you know about this other law that went into effect? And I'm probably not saying it completely, so someone Google it if you'd like. If you're on Medi-Cal,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's after a particular age, like if you're on Medi-Cal after the age of 58, 57, and you die, they can come back to the monies that you have after you die and get repaid for what they paid for your health care.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
With Medi-Cal is supposed to be, it's like Social Security. You pay into it. It comes out of your paychecks. That doesn't seem right.
It's.
I mean, I believe it. It just doesn't seem like the right, a right or good thing to do.
The Medi-Cal program must seek repayment from the estates of certain deceased Medi-Cal members. Repayment only applies to benefits received by these members on or after their 55th birthday and who own assets at the time of their death. If a deceased member owns nothing when they die, nothing will be owed. March 23rd, 2021. Medi-Cal Estate Recovery Program.
Really? Oh, that's shady. That's really shady. I mean, because it should either be a service that you pay for out of your payroll and Medi-Cal taxes, or not. Shouldn't be able to come after you die, or come after your heirs.
Medi-Cal paid for your home after you die. Can the state take my home? Your home can, however, be subject to an estate claim after your death. For example, your home may be exempt asset while you are alive, but not counted for Medi-Cal eligibility purposes.
Now, I wonder if it's doing this because there's been people who've been, Medi-Cal hedging, where they've hidden assets when they're alive. That's probably what they're going after.
The state can make a claim against your estate for the amount of the Medi-Cal benefits paid or the value of the estate, whichever is less. Under the old law, this means that the only way to avoid recovery was to have nothing left in the Medi-Cal recipient's name at the time of the death.
So probably what they're going after is people who have hidden assets somewhere and been receiving Medi-Cal, and where they have the wherewithal to actually pay for medical insurance. I guess it kind of makes sense, but then it's such a wide they're cutting with such a wide swath, that they're going to catch people who really can't afford it, who needed to use Medi-Cal because they couldn't afford their medical care.
Yeah.
That's don't like that.
It was something I was helping someone write up their DNR and stuff, their estate stuff a little while ago, and we discovered this.
Wow, I hadn't heard anything about that. They did that fairly quietly, apparently.
Yep, it's as of March 23rd, 2021.
Wow.
I will post it in our feed.
Yeah, you should, because I'd love to read more about it. Wow, wow, wow.
Yep. There's some good news. If you know anyone on Medi-Cal, let them know.
I will.
No, I'm just kidding.
I actually do know somebody on Medi-Cal right now, and she's being treated for cancer.
Oh, yeah. How's she doing?
She's doing good. She's doing good. She's about to go into radiation, which is like, and she's doing everything that they ask her to do and a little bit more. And she's feeling okay. She lost her hair, but she knew that was going to happen. And
maybe it'll grow back curly and cute.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering how this next phase will go, because radiation, they're being aggressive because she's young. So they're being aggressive with both the chemo and the radiation. And the radiation she's going to do every day for 5 weeks, 5 days a week for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. So that's about to start. They haven't scheduled it quite yet, but that's about to start. So I'm concerned. I'm a little mad at God. Okay. What's that?
She's young.
She's young. Yeah. She's young. My other concern with that, though, is that, I talked to my brother at the doc and he said that unfortunately, when young people get cancer, and especially, breast cancer, colon cancer, it will have it, even if it can be taken care of now, it will have a tendency to recur.
Yeah.
Later on in life.
Well, a lot of times it recurs. What they don't tell you is it recurs because of the chemotherapy that they use.
Right. Yeah.
So people go, oh yeah, cancer came back. Well, it's because the particular chemotherapy that they use, there's drugs inside the chemotherapy that can cause cancer.
Yeah, Yeah, a friend of mine had, I think I mentioned this to you a while back.
Uplifting, you guys.
Yeah, we're so like positive today. Well, no, this is sort of positive. And then sort of along the lines of what you do and how you live. And, I think is an admirable way to live and be. A friend of ours was a vegetarian. She was a pretty strict vegetarian, and she developed a lump in her breast. And so doc said, okay, we're going to have to excise the lump. We're not going to take the full breast, but we're going to excise the lump. And we're going to do it, in 6 months or 5 months time, something like that. We'll have to look at it again before we actually do the surgery. So she got on it and went to a nutritionist, and the nutritionist said, okay, no sugar in your diet, because cancer eats sugar. It loves sugar. So no sugar in your diet. And you need more protein. You need like some sort of animal protein, because protein fights cancer. So she had to start eating fish. So she came to me and said, how do I prepare fish? What do I do with fish? And so we started making fish for her. Then she went to a Japanese herbalist who started her on these teas that had like mushrooms and sticks and rocks and all this stuff. And they smelled awful.
Yeah.
She stayed with us for a while. And so, flash forward.
Every day.
Yeah. Flash forward to her appointment.
Smells like my kitchen right now.
What's that?
That's what my kitchen smells like right now.
Like the Japanese herbal tea, the mushroom and
mine is Chinese.
Chinese, yeah.
But herbs and sticks and rocks and stuff.
Rocks and stones and bird toast. And so she went to the doctor to have another round of x-rays done, and they're like, wait, so your lump has shrunk. It's gotten a lot smaller. Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, I did this thing, did some Eastern medicine. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And so they were able to remove it, easily. And then they offered her chemo. They said, we should maybe do chemo. And she was in her late 30s, maybe early 40s at this point. She was like, no, let's not. I'll take my chances. They were like, but we really think, nope. We want to do chemo and radiation. No, I don't. I will take my chances. What are my chances of recurring? um, if I don't do chemo? Well, probably 5 to 8%. And what are my chances of recurring if I do chemo? Oh, maybe 3 to 5%. She said, I'll take it. I'll take 5 to 8. I'm good. And she's fine. She's been, yeah, she's in her mid 50s. This was 15 years ago. She's in her mid 50s now. Hasn't had a recurrence, still has kept up with a pescatarian diet. And I think she does eat sugar now, but not like excessively, not like, pie for breakfast, nothing
No,
like
that
that.
pie for breakfast looks pretty great and kind of,
Nothing crazy like that.
but it's almost noon here, so we're good.
Yeah. 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 It's almost 9 here. So I'm
But
awesome.
you've been up for a long time, so you kind of like,
Well, I was up and then I went back to bed and then I nearly missed you because I woke up at 8. Snowy was getting ready to go to a dermatologist appointment and I woke up like, oh shit. Barely got on here this morning. I was running around. That's why, acting very calm. And before this, I was like, set the thing up and then with the pie and then the coffee and hi there. How are you?
hi there.
Okay.
I'm the most
Hi.
interesting man in Los Angeles.
Hey, so what are you doing today? What are you doing this weekend?
Last weekend was super, super busy. It's a rainy weekend. My nephew's band is playing this evening, so I'm going to that.
Oh, that's cool.
And last week was my gig. This week is his gig. And then Grace and I are gonna go. We're gonna go run some errands now. Take Lillian out to the park and let her run crazy in the grass. Then I'm
She'll
gonna
love
come
that.
back and prepare more of those vegetables that are in my fridge. Some salad stuff and some. I have rutabagas and beets and I bought some feta cheese. Damon and Helen made pot pie this afternoon. Oh, cool, Julie. Tell them we said hello.
Hey, Damon and Helen. Hey, Julie.
And
Are
then
you gonna make a veggie pot
tomorrow,
pie?
I'm not. No, these are all. It's mostly greens,
Oh,
lots
okay.
of greens and stuff. So I'll do. I'll probably make a beet salad, or I'm gonna
Mm,
roast the beets and roast the rutabagas, and then make a salad. And then tomorrow I'll go to the farmers market because I got to get a couple other little things. And then tomorrow night, one of my friends from high school who's been on the show, Ernie Robinson, um, lives in Ann Arbor, Michigan, is coming through town to see his mom, and he and I are going to dinner outside at another friend of ours' place.
fun.
And then I don't know, something Sunday, Mama. I can't remember what we're doing. Something, but
Yeah,
little things, enough. Like tonight's an outdoor venue. I'll go to that for an hour, come back.
I'm
I'm
getting
still
together with my friends
unpacking.
for lunch.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
still
mean,
unpacking? Of course. You were gone for a long time.
yeah, I'm still unpacking.
Yeah, I'm getting together with my friend for lunch. We're going to go to this place called Love to Eat Thai that's in Hollywood. And it's like an award-winning little, like, as many places are here in LA. It's in a mini mall. And it has, you walk in and it smells great in there. And then you see all these, like, culinary awards and, best of, the LA Weekly best of restaurant awards. And it's great in a mini. So we're gonna go there and have lunch, and then I'll go to work, and then tomorrow just work. Tomorrow work and masks. Sunday work and masks. Monday masks. Tuesday
So I forget.
masks.
They're like then they're sitting there. They order their food with the mask on,
Yeah.
and when the food comes, so you'll have people inside.
Yes. Yeah. We're not. They're not changing occupancy at all. Not yet, but they're not changing occupancy. And we have the outdoor tables, so some people are still electing to sit outdoors. Folks with children younger than 12 who hasn't been vaccinated. It makes sense. Um, and some people just are electing to sit outside. It's nice outside. Once after it's not beastly hot, after 6:30, 7 o'clock, it's gorgeous outside.
Right.
And this week has been good. It's only been in the mid 80s to low 90s. Up in Altadena, it gets a little hotter, but it's been humid. It's been like more humid than usual here. So, the heat and the humidity combined for me is just like brutal. I hate humidity. I mean, I don't hate it. It just makes me sweaty. And I'm a big sweaty guy as it is.
Good for
So,
your skin.
yeah. Well, yes.
It's wonderful for your skin. Well, I'm super psyched that we finally got back in the groove.
I know. Same here. It's lovely to see you. And great show last night. I'm going to watch the rest of it now
It's
while I
fun.
eat pie.
It's a good one. Yeah, you're
All
just
right.
like, oh my goodness. Oh, but Delilah, that's worth rewatching.
Oh yeah, Delilah's great. She's so good. How old is she now?
12.
12. And you're right. We have literally seen her in this year. She's at that age where, especially young women, where the change is just like incredible. I mean, boys stay stupid until they're about 40, but but young
And
women,
even
like,
then, there's this whole
yeah,
other
and then they're just stupid men. Um, but it's incredible and it's amazing. And I think I've said this before. We noticed it with Joaquin and Joaquin has a lot of female friends, and he had a lot of friends when he was growing up who were girls. And girls just socially get it from a very early age.
boys.
From like 5 or 6, you can see the whole, like, and it's sort of a
Kind of
stereotype,
see what
but
they're going to be like as adults. I know. Like,
exactly,
oh, she's
exactly.
going to be, and she's going to be, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that whole thing. And then boys, you could just see like, okay, they're gonna be knuckleheads for a while. They're just gonna be like, huh, what? Huh? I don't get any of what? Wait, why did she say that? What? How did I make you mad? What? Huh? Yeah, we do that a lot. That's our gig up until about 50.
Boys. Mama Grace. Well, I'm going to go make waffles for me, Mama Grace, and Lily and Pearl.
Hey, Mama Grace, you do that. Make some waffles. It's lovely to see you. I love you.
I love you too.
And
Big everybody. I'll see you.
see
Display
you.
and share if you feel like popping on tonight. Show us your masks. Show us your masks.
All right, I may, but it depends. We've been busy, so like at that time of night, I'm sort of like getting stuff done. I will see you later, my dear.
See you.
Bye
Say
bye.
hello.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Bye bye. Rob Morocco. I was singing Rob Morocco. Okay, kids. I'm noticing a bit of a blur. I kind of like the little bit of a blur. But I'm going to go eat a waffle now. It is 12:03 p.m. in the Eastern time zone of the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, William. Thank you, Mama Grace. Who else is here now? I don't even know. William, are you still here? Rob Morocco. Get the stairs. Keep getting the stairs. Julianne Smith. I'm going to make rutabagas and beets. And then I'm going to juice the beet, the leaves, and yeah, that's what's happening today. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Stay safe. Again, stay healthy. Wear at least wear this kind of a mask, you know. Anyway, do what you got to do. All right. I'm thinking. Give me a letter. Someone give me a letter. I'll wait for the letter. Tonight, display and share. And I think Carol's going to come on and show us her painting. Because I bet she's painting right now. That's what I want to ask her a couple questions about painting. Mama Grace, I'm excited about the waffle. F. 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 Fulfilling thoughts. Fancy words. And a very, very fun heart. Fulfilling, fancy, and fun. Simple and fun. Thank you, Armando. Thank you, Julie, William, and Julie too. Mama Grace, I love you. I will see you soon. And everyone else, I will see you soon too. Come back tonight. Love.